Hello everyone and welcome. Today is going to be the exercise to model this basic modern bed. Alright, so let's get started. So I will begin modeling the bed. In my top view, I will create a plane, Shift A, mesh plane, and I will press N on my keyboard, click on item. I can adjust the dimension. The X value, the width is 166 and the depth is 235. This is the overall dimension, and for the bed height I'll press tab and extrude this to 28 centimeter. Okay, and I will create a loop cut. Press Ctrl R, click, and then bring the mouse over here roughly, and then switch to the face selection. Click on this face and I'll extrude this to about 100 centimeter overall. So this is a rough basic shape. Okay, and now I will extract this part from the mesh. So I'll select all of these faces. Okay, and then I will separate it by pressing P on the keyboard and then click on selection. I'll press tab to go back to the object mode. Okay, and this one I'll just hide it for now. Press H to hide, and I'll take this and close this off. I will switch to the edge selection, alt click, select the entire edge loop, and then press F to create a face. Okay, so this is fine, and I'll unhide the headboard, and I'll hide this one, and let me fix the headboard. Again, I will switch to the edge selection, alt click, and I can press F to create the face. Okay, this is fine, and then I can select this and dissolve the edges. Okay, so just I'll do a clean start. I'll unhide the bed. Okay, so I'll start with the headboard and I'll press tab to go into the edit mode, and I will create two loop cuts. Press Ctrl R and use the mouse wheel and then left click and then right click to leave it in the center, and then I can scale this out. Go to the top view, and in a wireframe mode I can see better. I can just scale this out about here. Okay, and I'll switch to the face selection, select this part and then push it back in the y-axis like this. Okay, and I will create a loop cut in the center, right click, so I have a division in between. Now I will add more loop cuts. Control R, bring this over here, press Control R and bring this down over here. And now I'll start to modify this by adding a subdivision surface. So go to the modifiers, add modifier, then I'll click on subdivision surface, and then I'll increase the levels to 2. And now I can press tab, and now I'll start to edit this based on the result I'm getting here. Okay, so I'll add a loop cut, Control R and click, right click. Okay, and then I can just disable this smooth display for now, and I will select this edge and this edge and push it forward. Okay, and I'll add a loop cut just to hold the back a bit tighter. Okay, and then I'll select this vertical edge loop, and I'll select this side as well. Shift, Alt click, and then I can scale it in. I will press S to scale and then press X and just bring this in slightly. Okay, Let's take a look at the result that I'm getting. Okay, I'll create a loop cut over here, bring this up, hold this shape tighter. Now I can take this part, push this in. Okay, and then I'll alt click on this one, press Ctrl B, create a bevel, and then use the mouse wheel to add a loop cut in the center. And then I can alt click on this one and I will scale this in. Press S to scale this in. Uniform scale, okay. This is fine. And I can create a loop cut over here and then bring this closer. Same thing on this side, bring this closer. Okay, same thing I will do with this one. Alt click on this edge. This is the one, okay. And then I will press Ctrl P, bevel it a little bit. And with the loop cut in the center, I will select this, alt click, and then scale this in. Okay. Same thing, I'll press Ctrl R and then bring it closer. All right. And then I'll do the same thing on this side, bring this closer. Okay. I'm shaping this up and then I can alt click on this. Same thing I'll do from this side, alt click, shift alt click, and then scale this in. Press S to scale and press X. Just bring this in. Fine. I will alt click on this one and I'll remove it for now. So I'll press X and then click on dissolve edges. Okay, now this is looking better. Now I'll alt click on this one and I'll try to bevel this, Control B to bevel, and then just smooth it out like this. And this is fine. And then this part over here, I'll push this out and select these ones, take them in. Same thing I will do with these ones, take them in. Okay, and this should overall come out somewhere here. Okay, just bring these ones out slightly and push them in the y-axis. Okay, I will delete the half for now. Select all of these, shift click all of these. Actually, I'll go to the front of it and I'll shift click and drag just to add these, keeping the center one as is. Okay, now I will press X on the keyboard and click on vertices. We are left with the half, easy to work with. Okay, now I can take these and push it back. Take these ones, push it back. Okay, now for the bottom, I will alt click this and then dissolve the edges. And then I'll select all of these and scale this and scale it in the Y. Okay, do the same thing with this one. Press Ctrl P, just bevel it out like this. And I'll create a loop cut just to hold the bottom a bit tighter. Okay, fine. this one over here, I can reduce this gap, select these points, push it down. Okay. Now let me add the mirror modifier. Click on this modifier, click and add a mirror modifier. Okay, this is good. Now I will select all of these. I'll turn on this, click on it, and I'll move it in the Z. Use the wheel and keep moving it down just a little bit. Okay. And I'll take these points and push them out in the Y. Okay. Okay, so this is looking fine. So I'll go to the side view, push this forward, go into the edit mode, select everything, and I'll try to rotate this. So, okay, now I work on this part. Press tab, switch to the face selection, click on this one, and I'll inset it and extrude it down. Okay, and inset it further. Okay, and I will add a loop cut in the center over here, right click, then scale it out. And I can press Ctrl P just to make it smoother. And this part over here, I'll select the face and inset it just a little bit. Okay, and now I will add a subdivision modifier and I'll tweak it further. Increase the level. Okay, so it needs to have loop cuts here as well. So press Ctrl R, mouse wheel, click, and then press S to scale, and then press X. Let's move it out. Turn off the smooth display. So this is what I'm trying to do. Okay, same thing I will do from this side. Control R, mouse wheel, click, and then press S to scale, and then I press Y to scale it in the Y. And then just bring it closer over here somewhere. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, this is fine. I can just slide it away a little bit. Turn on this. Slide away this a little bit. Press G twice. Okay, so this is looking fine. And now I will add the bed cushion on top of it. So I'll create a cube. Shift A, mesh, cube. Go to the front view. Scale it down. And then press tab. Go to the vertex mode. I can just push this up and bring this down somewhere over here. From the side view, I can bring this forward. I can bring this all the way at the back. And now I can add loop cuts. So Control R, mouse wheel, and then scale it in the Y. So all the way here. Again, Control R, mouse wheel, press S to scale, and in the X, I can just bring this out over here. And then I just isolate this for now. / on the numpad. Okay. So let me apply the subdivision modifier. Just take a look. Okay, this is looking fine. Exit the isolation. Okay, so this is the result so far. I can take this and move it all the way back. Okay, you will not see it, and I'll scale this in the X. And let me take and fill this gap and push this out. Okay, and I'll select this face, switch to the face selection, and then just push it up slightly, just to make the cushion a little bit puffy. Okay, and then right click, shade shade smooth. Okay, and this one also shade smooth, and this one right click, shade smooth. So now one last thing that I will do is select this and press tab, and I will collapse this first. I'll collapse the mirror modifier, click on this arrow, and then click on apply. Now when I press tab, I can come into the vertex mode here, go to the front view, and I will select the bottom vertices and I will scale it. But before doing the scale, I will turn on this proportional editing. Now press scale, and then with the help of this wheel, mouse wheel, I can just adjust the shape, cancel it, right click, just select the bottom line. Now press S to scale, and then I can use this to adjust it. So this modeling part is complete. Alright, so thank you very much for watching a simple basic modern bed modeling exercise. I hope it was beneficial to you. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Give me your feedback and see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.